weeks.
This is a very strange, This is very strange to see this early.
That's what happens when people get upset, you know?
NameLess losing to Shinjobi in winners semis, and Skorpio, of course, losing to Lucky in winners quarters.
Yeah.
Both XOs, for the record. 2 O's and 3 O's, respectively. Or, sorry, 3 O's and 2 O's.
I'd like to see a run back between
they beat him with hugs and kisses.
Skorpio and Lucky, he would have to make it all the way to losers finals, meaning he'd have to win. He'd have to beat the winner of. He'd have to win this one and then win
another
against
one
the winner of Burgess and Yeti.
Yeah.
In
Let's go, Mark.
Which will be a good set because I think Burgess has taken sets off of Yeti recently. So
even when he's even when he's on, which is not something you always see from one Mr. Yeti.
Yeah. So we got some intense action coming up for you.
And Lucky just waiting in the wings. It's not like, I mean, I guess it's not like any of his characters have wings. But Smashville?
No.
Don't. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Not only is Lila not banned, they're starting on it.
Yeah.
It's
get out.
Let's go. Let's go. I love this stage.
This whole thing's a sham.
Can't beat Diddy on any other stage, so you gotta go to Lilat.
He's like, ha, this man's gonna crawl under my magic. Not anymore. He's
not anymore.
Ooh,
okay.
Well, I did think NameLess was gonna go to the other side of the stage.
It seemed like
So it seemed like a good mix-up until he didn't make it back.
Well, and it seemed like he couldn't make up his mind on which side he wanted to go back to until it was too late.
Because I definitely was on he's gonna go to the right, and then I was like, he's going left, mix-up, but no.
Yeah, he doesn't. NameLess deciding he doesn't need 2 stocks to beat Skorpio.
Yeah.
We'll see if Skorpio agrees with that.
He's like, I'm Diddy Kong, I'm using the best color, we got this.
I'm Zero, carrying on the legacy. Okay. See these low recoveries. Woo! These low recoveries scare me from Skorpio because NameLess is going to go after him.
Yep.
Was he? Yeah. See, like,
just like
I mean,
that.
he didn't really have any other options there, but NameLess emphatically bringing this back.
That's the really hard part about recovering low with Robin is it's easy to get displaced, and once you get pushed out wide without that jump, you have to keep coming low with up B, and up B runs out.
And even then, just based on his position where he was, he had no other choice.
Yeah. Like, what else is he gonna do?
I mean, it's kind of like it's like you're better. Like if you have the option in a situation like that, you have to try to go above ledge because
it would not be the first time that we've seen a Robin be unable to recover because he got put low, lost his jump, and was stuck getting edge guarded. Just release, back air, re-grab, release, back air.
See if Skorpio loses this, I do not like the his chances for the rest of the set. If you just throw away a free stock, 15 seconds into a game, but
El Window.
Catching him with that elbow. He goes for that so frequently, but how often does he actually get it right there? Just that sweet spot.
Oh yeah, that was good. Skorpio like, nah, I'm not letting you run away with this.
We'll see how NameLess responds, but you cannot give up a lead like that.
Back to Lilat.
Okay.
It's fine, I guess.
Maybe he's the reason we went to Lilat. You can't beat Skorpio without Lilat.
I can, the tilt messes with the magic bit, so really throws off Arc Fire's angles, and the corners when it's tilting will snuff out Arc Thunder and.
Yeah, because like just the way that stage is like slanted on the ground, it can mess up so much. And you have to just change even some of your edge guarding habits.
Yeah. It removes Skorpio's ability to stand back at about roll length and throw Arc Fire to cover the ledge get-ups. He has to rely on specific angles and tilts to do it. It won't just sit at the edge.
And it's just getting yourself into that mindset that this is the one stage where my usual edge guards aren't guaranteed to work.
I will say, though, if he can get a little more % on Diddy and take a little more % for a little extra rage, checkmate's still going to hurt real bad. So he was a little early for checkmate while he went for the back air mix-up.
Yeah, and he was just a hair, I think, too high on the Nosferatu.
I believe he's... Ooh, clean. I think that takes him out of checkmate % now, but still 11 sword aerials.
Yeah. 11 sword aerials, jab 3.
Yep.
Ooh, gets the ledge clips the barrels.
Weird barrel.
I don't know if it was because the stage was tilting there, but
it must be. And then he bumped aside and got that. I don't know.
Fortunate for NameLess, but
NameLess been losing some silly stocks.
Yeah.
Ooh, tried to get fall through up air, almost pulled it off.
Skorpio might have been holding in a little bit. Ooh, he wasn't even a kill percent for that one. Good roll through on the Thoron. Holding center, but ooh, oh, that dash attack has so much lag. I use. Oh,
called out.
Called out is right. Oh, he has not just met him there at all in these 2 games, and it's
Skorpio just saying, "I know which way you're going. Bye."
It's the only way you can go.
Yeah.
See you there. He's had a lot of, scary situations, but he's won both games.
Yeah, he's probably sitting back now like, should we go to Lilat again?
Do we just go to Smashville? Do we just go to Smashville?
Lilat or nah, bro? We gone with nah.
You won't.
3, 2, 1, go!
Town and City, better pick, I feel like. Skorpio now getting the much more reliable arc fire at the ledge because we don't have Tilty Madness.
Ooh, out to a good start here.
And Firebook.
I like that edge cancel there, but not. See what he can do with it. I'm surprised he didn't try to pull banana, but
ooh, he held on to that book for a while.
Let's go for the dunk. Smash Madness. I like where he, where NameLess went on his recovery there, because Skorpio would have had to probably just trade stocks with him if he wanted to actually hit him out of anything. Tries the turnaround, predicting a roll.
Nice banana.
Ooh, that's untechable there.
Okay,
that was such a good
question answered. He lost the 11 sword at that moment on the edge. I was wondering if it comes back with the stock or not, but right there he fell with an up air with the 11 sword, so I'd imagine it came back with the stock.
Yeah. Ooh. Mistiming that one.
Ooh.
So he gets dunked here.
Nice shield.
Yeah. Jeez.
That happened so quickly. Holy crap.
It's one of the more reliable ways that he just piles on damage so quickly. He doesn't have a lot of ways to do it quickly, but
Skorpio just hovering the space around NameLess said, "You're gonna drop shield right now.
We're gonna try to roll right now."
It's kind of come back to him just really having his reads when he needs them. Getting the Elwyn spike earlier, getting things like that hit where all he did was kind of jump into space and he knew when to throw out that aerial and catch the shield drop.
I'm surprised NameLess didn't have a banana in hand there. But carries it with him over there. Ooh.
Nice.
Okay.
Waited him out a little bit, catches him with the forward air.
I like him waiting for the banana to fall off the ledge, but maybe a bit aggressive on the forward air from that ledge. Ooh. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
NameLess knowing what works and when.
Yep, that was a rough spot for Arcfire too. He was way too close, so it just goes over his head. And
round 4, we'll see where we go.
back to Lilat. I hope not.
I'd be surprised to see Battlefield available, just because of how good, Skorpio's Robin specifically is on that stage. But knowing him, are we really surprised we're going to Smash Bros?
No.
Surprised it took us 4 games, or 3 games to get here. The 4th game to Smash Bros.
I didn't think you wanted to go to FD either, so.
Against Diddy, no.
Yeah. So yeah, following the idea of Battlefield being banned and FD not being a place to go, and DSR not letting him go back to Lilat.
Skorpio's not going to go to Lilat.
He did win 2 games there, but I didn't think he'd go there anyways. Point being, he had to choose between Smashville and Town. And I like Smashville.
realistically.
Yeah. At least following the train of thought we set.
We're just a tad too high on the Arc Thunder. Trying to control space with the smash attacks in the sky, but NameLess not really having any of it right now. He caught a bit of a second wind. Ooh.
Catching the Levin Sword actually being a wrong choice gave a chance to Thora.
Okay. See what comes out of this. Ooh, the back throw there. Not going to do it, but keeps him off stage.
Positioning, yep.
It's so annoying that Banana just kind of can blend in perfectly sometimes with that like very edge of the smash, you know.
Or that you can just down
throw.
throw Banana at the ledge and hold shield. Oh, woo! He has to be crawling to low profile that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it pancakes him a bit, but his head sticks up if he's not.
Is that jab gonna do it? Not quite. Skorpio being really selective on what he's throwing on in these situations. And NameLess does not seem to be as selective. Going for that up smash out of seemingly nowhere, but meeting that nice back air at the ledge. Back to square one.
Woo!
NameLess kind of doing a little bit of a shimmy with that crawl, and hasn't gotten too much out of it yet.
Yeah, it worked to help him avoid that one piece of magic, but it's not helping him really get in.
And it's
just
kind of
helping
like
him avoid getting hit,
yeah.
I guess. Ooh, but that Banana helping him get in.
And that he loses the book off of that too. Diddy with the Levin Sword in hand. Not anymore.
That should be coming back in a moment here. I believe
there it
it's
is.
there, yep. When he
It generates so fast.
It does feel really quick. It's longer than people think, but it feels really quick that he gets it back. I think it's faster than the books.
See if Skorpio can close out here. A lot of empty jumps around him too.
Yeah, Levin Sword's 10 seconds to get back, and Fire and Thunder books are 12, so it's a little bit faster.
It doesn't feel that long. He goes for the Arc Thunder right there.
It doesn't feel that long, especially when Robins catch the Levin Sword, because there's always that moment that you guys kind of sit there wondering how he's going to choose to throw it at you,
Yeah.
but that's still time for the other one to come back.
Ooh. Gets the book this time though. Surprised we didn't see him try to pressure his shield a little more, but it looks like he's going back to get another one. The more you know. Okay. I like that right there. Ooh, misses the checkmate. Take two
Gets
though.
that one.
When it looked like NameLess was in a really good position.
Yeah. Looked like it tried to mix up the DI. It looked like he DI'd out the first one, DI'd in the next one, but if he knew the DI in was happening, that's a true... All right.
It looks like us